Welcome to AI Abuse Insights, where we hope and grow through action by doing something positively each day to impact people's lives. Hey, greetings everyone. This is Dalian Salmon again. How are you all doing, my loyal subscribers? I hope that you're all doing okay. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button so that YouTube notify you first when a new video is posted. So I was recently watching the Nobel Peace Prize Award, where one of two journalists had given a speech, Lady Ressa, and it was so moving, part of which I will repeat, quote unquote. She said, "Without facts, you can't have truth. Without truth, you cannot have trust. Without trust, we cannot have shared reality. And the world as we know it to be is dead." Unquote. I can understand what she meant because there are so many signs around, and it's a perfect analogy to jump straight into my topic. So I recently traveled to my country, that is Jamaica, and evidently I can say that our children are lacking generational teaching and wisdom. They have no respect for persons and for self. They are so ill-mannered towards their parents. We have a lot of single mothers who have worked tirelessly to put it together, to make ends meet, and only to get in return disrespect from their children. It is biblically written that children, you must obey your parents because it is right. As we as parents today are failing to play our role in the right manner. Parents are treating their children like buddies with no boundaries. Children are right up there in every business, in every conversation, being exposed to things they have no business being exposed to. Too much freedom, too much allowance, and lack of supervision, lack of discipline, and biblical teaching. Parents, it is written, "Whosoever spared the rod hates his son, but he who loves him is diligent to discipline him." For the moment, all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it. Other verses in the Bible spoke of fathers and mothers, that they must bring up their children in the discipline and instruction of the Lord. Folly is bound up in the heart of a child, but the rod of discipline drives it far from him. Young parents today, you are to pay more attention to your children. Be aware of the type of clothing you're buying for your children. Not everything that is in fashion that society say goes, you must get your children in. Not every friend's sleepover parties or family home you must allow your children to go to. You must be aware of their surroundings and beware of the things, places, people you are exposing them to. So this takes me back to when I was in Jamaica recently. I paid a visit to the family home. I never gave announcement that I would be there, but that's just how I do things. And when I got there, my niece came to the door and I asked her, "Where's your mommy?" She said, "Mommy's at work." I then asked, "Who are you home with?" She said, "I'm here with," and she quoted the name of a young boy. I don't know who he is. So I turned to her and I said, "Why are you inside with a boy locked up? Why are you not sitting outside? You should be sitting outside." A few seconds after, I then called her again and I asked, "May I borrow your phone to ring my sister because my battery is dead?" She said, "I do not have a phone." I said, "Okay." So I then went and searched to find a lead to charge my phone inside the vehicle. And when I got a few percent, then I turned it back on and made my phone call. What my madam did, referring to my niece, who had said she has no phone, whatever she used, she contacted her mom and told her lies about things that I must have said or did, which weren't true. You would think that mommy would be hitting the roof to know that her teenage daughter is in the house with a boy, regardless of who this boy is. No, she took the story that her madam has told her. This is one of the problems that we're having today, where parents are being treated like the child because they can't, because they don't have a say, and if they do say, it's not valid. It has no merit. But what a difference it is compared to when I was in my teen. I remember one day I was unwell and I didn't attend school, and a male friend of mine queried and was told that I was home and I was unwell. This fool did nothing but to inquire about my house, how to get there, and showed up. I must have lost a couple of pounds because I was dying. My grandma wasn't home at the time, but my uncles and brother and cousins were. And this boy came to see me to see how I was doing because I heard you were unwell. Lord of mercy. I was so frightened. I was so scared of my grandma finding out because these things are not allowed. Even though my friend didn't come into the house to see me, I was still frightened. And one of my uncles, oh Lord, he did took advantage of the situation. He wanted all my goodies and sometimes my food. And if I didn't give him, he would say, "I am going to tell you." Then I have to give him. But that was short-lived because it was getting too much for me. So I told my grandma myself. And as I wasn't lying, I didn't really get into trouble because it was all innocent. The difference is we were brought up with fear and discipline and godly, with strict rules and in order. As the proverb says, train up a child in the way he should grow. Even when he's old, he will not depart from it. Ladies, parents, you cannot wait for a child to be grown before you teach them the right way, as it will be too late. Children live what they learn, and they learn what they live. So I'll leave the following with you. If children live with criticism, they learn to condemn. If children live with shame, they learn to feel guilt. If children live with praise, they learn to appreciate. If children live with approval, they learn to like themselves. If children live with hostility, they learn to fight. If children live with tolerance, they learn to be patient. If children live with fairness, they learn justice. If children live with acceptance and relationship, they learn to find love in the world. If children live with ridicule, they learn to be shy. If children live with encouragement, they learn confidence. And if children live with security, they learn. They will learn to have faith. Thank you for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, be sure to do so, as YouTube will notify you every time a new video is posted.